Hello and welcome back to another FIFA 23 player review. Today's player review is for FUT birthday icon Alan Shearer, so let's get into it. So starting off with the team on the screen, 4-2-4 Premier League team with Maldini at centre back, but otherwise this is essentially just a Premier League team because Ginola does count as a Premier League player. So let's look at my stats for Shearer after my Rivals games. As you can see, I played 3 games in Rivals, scored 3 goals, 0 assists, so let's head into the gameplay. Okay, so into the gameplay section we go. Sabitzer on the ball, passing it through to Shearer. Now, I personally think he should have scored that. This was only Team of the Week Schmeichel, so I felt like he really should have been finishing that, and is why I showed that opportunity and this opportunity. I feel like he could have done a lot better with those. They were his 2 best opportunities from the 5 shots he had in that game. But into game number 2, as you can see, 3 minutes in, finishes it off very nicely. Then I did actually score with Sabitzer, and from kickoff, you can see Shearer finishing it off 3-0. My opponent said goodbye. And into the final game we go. Now, this clip, you're going to see a nice little replay as well. How is that not a free kick? I'll be like, oh my days. How is that not a free kick? But regardless, this is the final clip of the gameplay. So I'll be back with the pros and cons in a second. So now that you've seen the gameplay, moving on to the pros and cons. Starting off with the pros. First is his pace. He was absolutely rapid, considering he only has 89 pace. Because he has the lengthy run type, it just made him so fast. Then 99 shot power. The shots that he did have just absolutely flew. Admittedly, only 3 went in, but that's not the point. 99 penalties. Now, I never actually got an opportunity to take a penalty, but 99 penalties, as long as you send the goalkeeper the wrong way, it's always going in. That was Michael Owen level commentary then. 96 reactions. I mean, you can't really be asking for much better now. He did have good passing as well. His distribution was very good. And then he did have great dribbling. Because, I mean, when I say dribbling, it's more to do with his reactions and his composure. Because, well, we'll talk about the cons in a second. Moving on to the cons for Shearer. The first, he has no unique body type. He just has the average body type. And for me, I think this is one of the reasons why he really just didn't feel that agile, along with the fact that he only has 80 agility and balance. Those 2 factors combined together, he for some reason he turns like an absolute truck. And it just makes this card, I don't even know if it's unenjoyable to use, but it just makes it frustrating to use. And then the third con is he doesn't have 98 strength. Considering I put a marksman on him, he was very weak. But I think the 3 together is just why this card is very frustrating to use. So do I think he's actually worth the 20 swap tokens that it takes to get this card? In my opinion, no, he's not. For me, his card says that he should be an incredible striker. Now, I did find that he was incredibly fast because he has the lengthy run type. His shooting was very good. His dribbling was good. He does have fantastic physicals, as it says on the screen, but when it's actually in-game, it doesn't seem to replicate that. He has got 5-star skill moves and a 4-star weak foot, which is very good. But then he has the average body type, and I think that just kills this card. him having an average body type, 80 agility and balance, and for me, he just doesn't feel as good as his in-game stats suggest. And when you're grinding for this card, getting 20 tokens, for me, he's just not worth it. I really do wish I probably got Ferdinand instead, especially as a Man United fan, but I really wanted to try this card because he should be really good. Now, maybe it's just when I was playing, the gameplay was bad, and some people may say that's just an excuse, but if you've played FIFA, you will genuinely know that there's times of the day where gameplay can just be awful. And I'm going to actually use him in champs this weekend just to see if he has improved or if he really just is not worth it at all. But for me, overall, he just is not worth taking from swaps. Take either Ferdinand, take the packs. For me, just do not take this Shearer. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, drop a like, comment down below if you've taken this Shearer from swaps, and if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button to not miss out on any FIFA 23 content. But for now, I'll see you in the next one.